Well, hey there, fourth grade. So it's hard to believe, but this is our very last lesson of the school year. So I have something kind of fun for you to do. I can't wait for you to show me what you make. And just in case you get bored this summer, I will be putting a few videos up during the summer on the YouTube channel. So here we go. Today we are inspired by a Japanese artist, and his last name is Hokusai. And his more famous piece is called The Great Wave of Kanagawa. So this is an example of one of the assignments from this week's kiddos. So we have the waves, he drew a boat, and we have the sun setting. So we're going to go ahead and add Mount Fuji in here. And Mount Fuji is a giant volcano off of Japan. So we're going to go ahead and get started. All you're going to need is some paper and some crayons today. So I have a black crayon. I have a couple different blue crayons, and I added a really super light color and also like a more teal color. I have some gray for my mountain, and then I have some sunset colors. So I actually used, this is magenta, some red, orange, yellow, and regular orange. So the first thing we're gonna do is we are gonna take our black crayon. All right, come follow along. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, and if you wanna draw kind of light, that's fine, is we're gonna start over here, and we're just going to swoop it and make like an S shape. And then go ahead, and once you know you like it, kind of make that line a little bit bolder, because we want to be able to see these lines when we're done. Then we're going to go and we're going to kind of swoop it back down and over. So you should have like a swoopy S and come down to make like an L shape. And go ahead, once again, go over your line a little bit. Just to make it a little bit more bold. We're also gonna come up to the top of our wave, and we're gonna make a line coming all the way across, because this area here is gonna be our calmer water. And to make the splashes in the wave, now, water, of course, we look at it and it's blue because it's reflecting the sky, right? But our waves, when they splash and their peaks, turn white. So we're gonna come back over here and we're gonna make some little drippies. Kind of like it's melting, but not quite. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just kind of make your drippies all the way across, just like that. And once again, go back over it. If you prefer to go back over it in marker, that's fine also. But we want to make sure we're able to see all these lines the whole time. Because what this painting was actually made with when it was done, it was a print-made picture, and they used woodblock printing, which is kind of like a stamp. But we are not doing that today, so we're just going to make sure that we can see all of our lines. Now, there's our first wave. Now we're going to come back down again, and we're going to swoop it in again and bring it back out. Once again, go ahead and go back over your line to make our waves, or to make our line more prominent, and we're going to do it. The drippies one more time. Don't make them too skinny. Make them kind of far apart so that you can see it. So that way, there we go. Now, once you've gone back over that line, we are going to actually start adding some lines in between our waves. And don't be afraid to mess up. Sometimes they're little happy little accents, and you can go back over it and just make it like a splashy part of your wave. So we're gonna come back over here. And we are going to go ahead and make some nice dark lines that are kind of curvy, like that. You're going to put them about maybe ½ inch apart, but I'm curving mine. You don't want it to be too skinny because you're going to color in between each of these lines. We're curving these lines because when we have our waves, it kind of swoops up to make that little curvy, curly part of the wave. I'm going to continue this wave right here. And there's our first one. Now we're going to do the same thing on the bottom. Now I don't want you to put any lines in this part because this part and this part up here is going to remain white. Make sure your lines are nice and bold. You can curve them again. Some of the kids just made really straight lines. That's fine too. Mine are going to swoop. But make sure you do not draw them too far apart. Okay. Go all the way to the edge. And now I'm going to add Mount Fuji. And all I'm going to do is make a nice little tall triangle here. And I'm going to add some snow on top. Now this part's going to remain white also, and this is going to be gray. So now you're going to take your blues and you are just going to go ahead and alternate each one of these in a different blue. It doesn't have to be a precise pattern. It doesn't have to be an ABA or even an ABC, ABC. It can just be random. The only thing I don't want is for you to color this whole section one color. So and then this will be a whole nother blue. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and start with my Mount Fuji and color that in gray on the bottom just so I can get it out of the way. This is actually my son's favorite painting. He has a big tapestry of this up on his wall. And there we go. There's our Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji's done. And then I'm gonna start my wave. So I'll be back in a second with the finished blue portion, and then we'll move on.
Excuse my page turn here. Just follow along with me. And pause the video. And fast forward the video. If you don't want to watch this part, just go to the end. I think crayons are a pretty versatile thing. You can make all kinds of art and all kinds of other activities, other things with it. You can melt them and make big, huge crayons, or do the little drip art. Alright, now I'm going to add some of this orange back into my magenta. Actually, I might cover over that whole thing just to make it look a little darker. Just a little bit, just to blend it some. Doesn't have to be perfect, just do your best. I'm going to go to my brighter orange here and do the same thing, go over some of that orange, that darker orange, brighten it up a little bit. I might even go into my pink, just a tiny bit. There we go, there.
Is our painting or our picture. I hope you enjoyed this. I can't wait to see what y'all's looks like. And I've really enjoyed having you guys and seeing all your stuff this year. And I will miss you all next year. And I'm sorry I didn't get to see some of you. But have fun in 5th grade. And you all did great. I'm very proud of you. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye.